Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I did Intuitive 111. Today I'm going to be doing energy checks. So this reading, we'll see what major arcana wants to come out the tarot. We'll be deciding that way, whose reading this is going to be. If it's a repeat for a reading that I've already done, then I'll just, re-pull the cards in order to try to get through everyone's reading, because I'm sure there's a message for everyone. I thank you guys for joining my channel, for watching, tapping in. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Please do like and subscribe, guys. I greatly appreciate it as it helps grow the channel. I did stop doing readings for a while, but just figuring some things out and maybe doing some things a little different than I started doing before, doing my readings more intuitively here. So these will be, what you need to know right now is current energy check. Basically general messages, if you will. So feel free to check out your other placements if your sun sign doesn't resonate, and we'll get what sign this reading will be for in just a second. Just want to pray over the cards in the space here, okay? So Heavenly Father, Father Most High, I thank you so much. Angels, archangels, guardian angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I welcome you here. Please bless and cleanse this space. Make it a safe and sacred space for these messages to come out. For those needing to hear the message, please let the messages be true, clear, honest, and concise for their highest good. Praying that you protect me as I open myself up to receive these messages and deliver them to those needing to hear the message the most. Any dark magic, spell work, evil eye, negative energy being sent my way or to my viewers, please return to sender. Let their karma be theirs and theirs alone. Let us vibrate higher. Please keep us healthy and wealthy, Spirit. I thank you so much for all that you do. Great love, light, and gratitude in my heart, mind, body, spirit, and soul. With that being said, let these messages come through strongly for those needing to hear the message and ready to receive the message, Spirit. Thank you so much. Amen, I say. Amen, I say. Amen, I say again. And so it is forever and ever. On a continuous and consistent basis. Alright. Okay, guys. So let's see who we're going to be doing this reading for. We're going to jump right in again. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you guys find a message that resonates with you, whether it's confirmation, clarity, or some type of forewarning, or even advice or something like that, okay? So we're going to get the current energy for what sign today, Spirit? What sign needs to hear this message most right now? True, clear, honest, and concise. And I would like to get a major arcana. What sign for us today, Spirit? What sign needs to hear this message? What message do you have? What sign is needing to hear the message most at this time? True, clear, honest, and concise, please. One major arcana card, please. Okay, I'm not getting any major arcanas, but got some night energy, got Aquarius energy here, Sagittarius energy here. What sign is this message for? So far, I believe I've done Scorpio, Aries, Gemini. Okay, I'm definitely not getting any major arcana yet. We'll keep pulling until we do. See who this message is for. Spirit, what major arcana? Let's see. Who is this message for? What sign? What sun sign here? Sun, moon, rising, or Venus? Who is needing this message at this time, Spirit? True, clear, honest, and concise, please. Okay, that is major. That's major for Scorpio and Aries. We have done both of those signs already. Okay. Let's see, anything at the bottom? Okay. We'll go with Taurus. I have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So Taurus, just taking a brief look at the overall energy that's come out so far. Let's see what we got here for my Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So your reading looks like it's gonna probably focus a little bit on a connection. And I just say that mainly because I have the Two of Cups. Taurus, this could be a Taurus that is dealing with an air sign, more specifically Aquarius, or possibly a Sagittarius here. But I am getting strongly an Aquarius, okay? So I feel like there could have been, some of you guys recently could have been dating an Aquarius, okay? And you could find this person to be kind of, in and out, kind of wishy-washy, unreliable. Someone, they could have possibly been a player or a player energy, just had that energy about them, like very inconsistent. And I see that they could have possibly hurt you, okay? And maybe they've hurt you several times, or maybe they've just done like the ultimate betrayal, whether it was stepping out with someone else. You could have even found out that this person actually was in a connection with someone else and you guys were like dating or seeing each other. Okay, I do feel like I'm talking to a masculine. Doesn't have to be. Flip it, switch it. Take it as it resonates for your situation, guys. So this is the message I'm getting from my Taurus. But yeah, I feel like you guys were seeing someone, dating someone, courting someone here, and you kind of found out that they were just like a player and that they probably were in a whole nother relationship with someone here. And they may have even walked away from you. You got the Eight of Cups at the bottom now. They could have even walked away from you or you them, flip and switch it. But I feel like this person may have left you hanging here, left you out in the cold, maybe distanced themselves and separated themselves from you. And didn't even expect it or see this coming. Like, I feel like, there was some type of ultimate surprising event. Like, this separation here took place, really took you off guard completely. And it totally destroyed the foundation of what you guys, or what you thought you guys were building here, because this person was in a whole nother relationship or connection. And I feel like this person was just being selfish and greedy and doing what works for them. Okay, there we do have energy of 3. So again, third party situation possibly here. I feel like they were even maybe dealing with you kind of on the side here. You find out that they were already in a connection is what I feel like. You could have even had someone reach out and tell you this. Okay. Yeah, but I do feel like something, came to an end here very quick and abruptly, Taurus. So that's kind of a strong message that comes, the first message that came out for you guys. All right. So we're going to pull some oracle cards and see. We'll do a energy check for you guys. For my Taurus here. Let's get some more energy. Okay. Your current energy you may be in, how you may be currently feeling, going through, dealing with whatever situation, people, places, and things, okay, that's in your energy right now. We'll pull from the oracles and then we'll do some more clarification here with the tarot. So right now we're going to go to our energy oracle cards. Bear with me, guys. I will be reading some of these meanings from the book, just because one, this deck has very particular meanings, and they're very insightful messages that come with this deck here. And I'm also still learning this deck, and I just want to make sure that I get you guys the most thorough and accurate reading and messages, because different scenarios can come up and come out of this. So I do want to just give you guys a thorough reading here, so you can take a message that's needed to be heard. Obviously these readings or these messages won't be for every Taurus out there, but I try to go through a couple of the scenarios that come through strongest to me that I pick up on. Okay, guys, so bear with me, because we're going to read our way through. Okay, what messages for my Taurus? First card out, we have Angel of Strength, Taurus, okay? So obviously that's giving like Strength card vibes, but we'll definitely read into that further. Okay, current energy for my Taurus. What does the Taurus collective need to know most at this time, Spirit, for those needing the message and ready to receive it? For my Taurus, please. True, clear, honest, and concise message for Taurus. What messages want to come out? What is the current energy for my lovely Taurus, please? True, clear, honest, and concise message. This one wants to come out sideways in a challenging position. So we have community. We did see that Three of Pentacles energy come out. So that could be something to do with work, or sometimes it could maybe just talk about, you know, like-minded individuals, people that you work with, collaborate with, right? People that, a community of people, basically, a group of three or more. Could be this one to come out sideways as well. So we have Door to Spirit. Okay. I love this card. That card I know talks about, you know, having spiritual insights, having, you know, access to spirit, kind of, you know, having this power to tap in to the higher realm, your higher self, things like that, right? But Door to Spirit, opening up spiritually. Okay, this one to come in the reverse, and this is financial constraints. So I guess it's pretty good to see that in the reverse. This can mean, you know, finances are looking good for you guys, Taurus. Okay, we'll see in a minute. I'll definitely read that one as well. What else, Spirit, for my Taurus? What are the messages they need to know most at this time? We have blossoming abundance. Oh yeah, looks really good. Let me just slide this out the way here. It looks really good, Taurus, for your finances here. Bottom of the deck, Magician in the Mirror, okay? Interesting. What else for Taurus? Just one more, please, Spirit. For current energy. For my lovely Taurus, true, clear, honest, and concise message for their highest good, please. For the sign of Taurus. So I know I kind of try to focus the energy on the sun sign when I do these readings, but I mean, you know, you can have strong Taurus placements, you know, throughout your chart. So, you know, feel free to, you know, cross-watch or read your other placements, whatever. If you don't, you know, feel like this message is coming through for you, check out some of those other readings, guys. You know, I greatly appreciate it, and hopefully you will find a message that's there for you. I try to be very thorough within these readings. They are intuitive readings, but like I said, I'm learning this deck here. Very insightful deck, very beautiful deck. I really do like it. So we learn together, okay? We get your messages out. Taurus. One more card for Taurus, Spirit, current energy for my Taurus. One more card. Alright, I start being stubborn now. One more card. Okay. I'm going to take that one and flipped over. Healer of the Ages. This has been coming out a lot. It pretty much has come out just about all of my readings, and then also strategy wanted to pop out in the reverse. Bottom of the deck I have contract. So let's see what's going on here when it comes to these energies for you guys. Just want to kind of move this out the way. Kind of put that where you can kind of see it here. Okay, but yeah, this Healer of the Ages has been coming out for pretty much like every reading that I've done so far, and it kind of just talks about, you know, this person, this healing energy. You know, this person stands here with his heart and hands out to you, you know, trying to pass you some of that healing energy. So healing, like, you know, past negativities, things like that. We'll probably read it just so I can get the full accurate message for you guys. But right now I want to read Angel of Strength card number 50 here. I'll have to get them back together anyway, so I may read all of them, I may not. We'll see, depending on how it feels. So Angel of Strength, let's take a look at that and see what that's talking about for my Taurus. All right, Angel of Strength. This card talks about personal power and inner strength. Yeah, so definitely giving that strength card energy, right? Let's see, upright. This amazing angel brings the news that this is a time of increasing power for you. It's not time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and take action. Turn the page. And take action on your own behalf. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and all your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. Okay, so this is kind of, definitely strong strength card energy. It's kind of talking about just trusting your inner strength, using that to guide you, that you're powerful right now. Okay, that you guys can create your own world, starting from the inside out, right? The energy you put out into the universe is kind of a manifesting energy. This is what you manifest. This is what you create for yourself. And then let's read this community card, because I don't get that one often at all. So I just want to familiarize myself more with it and see how this ties into your reading here. Okay, number 7, community. This talks about connection with kindred spirits. Interesting, especially with daughter spirit being here. Okay, let's see. Upright, this card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas, and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. So it's feeling like, it's talking about like your spiritual family, soul tribe, something like that. But it's also just giving that 3 of Cups vibe, right? When you're celebrating with friends, family, sisterhood, brotherhood. This card appears upright. It indicates as an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people. I said that when we had those first cards come out for you guys, right? When I seen that 3 of Pentacles come out before in your strongest energy that came out, or pre-shuffle rather. Okay, let's see. Where was I? It indicates as an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Wow, that's powerful right there. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like the Happy Family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. Very interesting, Taurus. We did have that 3 of Pentacles come out before in your pre-shuffle, and that's what I was saying, that was kind of the energy that it was giving. But that's even a more powerful message here, feeling like kindred spirits. But the message I take the strongest from that, what stood out was, that the fact that 3 or more people coming together could actually, send a stronger message out to the universe. So I think that's pretty powerful there. And then we have Daughter Spirit number 32. Daughter Spirit, this card talks about spiritual awakening and new beginnings. This door opens onto an expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you, though the clouds of the earthly world leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential for the changes that happen here. Reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit, and to the magic and power of your true identity. Wow. So I mean, this does all go hand in hand, guys. So Taurus, in this bring beginnings, in your pre-shuffle we had that 10 of Swords energy. So I do feel like you were dealing with someone who probably hurt you, but I also feel like that was kind of a catalyst that kind of catapulted you guys into do some self-healing, some inner healing. Okay, and I do feel like you took that energy and transmuted it into something positive for yourself here, based off the cards that you are getting. Okay, this looks really good. It feels really good to me. I feel like you guys basically are kind of putting that on the back burner. You're not lingering in that negative energy. I feel like you guys definitely, had some disappointments arise here by someone that you feel hurt or betrayed by. So let's keep going. Financial constraints in the reverse, number 13, which I like. So let me find that reverse meaning. But it says financial constraints. This card talks about restrictions concerning money, and I feel like you guys don't have that problem. So in the reverse, this card pretends. Okay. I would think they wanted to use a different word, but anyway. In the reverse, this card pretends an increase in money about to come your way. It seemed like it would want to say predicts or something, but okay. The previous constrictions have broken up. The previous constrictions have broken open. Okay, so some of you guys could have maybe recently been going through some little bit of financial burdens. We did have the Five of Pentacles in your pre-shuffle, but I felt like that was more about walking away or leaving someone in the cold, or someone distancing themselves. But it could have been money as well. Okay, so there, it's definitely an energy of that here. Not a strong one of lack, but it says here, yeah, that previous constrictions have broken open, and there's a greater flow of money and other things. As more funds come in, you'll find that you have the freedom to take more risk and spend without the previous extreme precautions. The river of abundance is starting to flow your way, but don't be too cavalier. Always bring your consciousness to this and every aspect of your life. Okay, so I feel like you guys definitely broke through maybe some small financial constraints as well. Okay, and then with the blossoming abundance behind that, I'm definitely feeling like you guys have more abundance coming in. Now, it doesn't have to always be about money. I feel like your message, Taurus, is really talking about community here. I feel like there's a strong emphasis on community, working and collaborating with the right people and sending out this powerful message and energy to the universe, basically, that you're trying to grow and you have like this abundance of people and resourcefulness coming in. So I feel like for you it's not necessarily just about money here. I feel like it's about community and building connections and collaborating and networking, that sort of thing. All right, but take it as it resonates for you, Taurus. That's pretty specific. Won't be for every Taurus out there. Blossoming abundance, increasing wealth and value. Upright, this card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. I wish you guys could see it more. But yeah, very beautiful card. It's just the lighting isn't great. Okay, let's see. They even hang like fruit. They even hang like fruit on the trees above. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. We did have that tower come through for you guys. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the grounds and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. All right, beautiful there. Okay, so it's blossoming abundance. There's something that you guys are doing. Okay, you're sowing seeds that bear, beautiful fruit, that bear beneficial fruit, right? That bring you guys more abundance in your life here. All right, 51. This one's been coming out a lot, but I got to get this information to stick, so I don't have to even refer to the book, but bear with me, guys. Healer of the ages. This card talks about health and vitality. So upright, this powerful being, I wish you guys could see it more better. Probably have to adjust the lighting, but this powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands. Okay, so the divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. You may have felt this strong presence recently or you may just be opening up to the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon this emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. Know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. Yeah. So quite beautiful, Taurus. You guys are definitely, in this energy of, healing past hurts and betrayal. But at the same time, you have like people around you, a community of people, that are basically good for your health here, good for you spiritually. And you are doing the inner work as well, which is, sending these messages, these strong messages out to the universe and bringing in like a lot of abundance. And like I said, it's not just about an abundance of money here. This really feels like an abundance of a support team of, you know, resources, you know, through people here. Okay, strong emphasis on people for me here is what I'm getting. You know what? I want to read this contract card that was at the bottom of the deck. Let's see how that ties in really quick. Okay, number 6, contract, because I definitely don't see that card often either. And it's right before community. So let's see what that's talking about. Partnership and legal commitment. All right, so we're reading the bottom of the deck, contract card. This card shows a contract in the background ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, the sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for the time being. The scales of justice also indicate that if a legal action is underway, it is likely to turn out in your favor. This card shines a light on potential new opportunities to remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way. Interesting. Okay. So, with that 3 of Cups energy and this community card, definitely feel like you guys could be networking with some people here and, you know, in matters of business, right? Networking, you know, some type of business venture here, but I feel like it's leading to some abundance here. We have peace and contentment are coming to you. I feel like that's kind of going with that healer of the ages energy here, maybe that blossoming abundance. What else for my Taurus? The Taurus that needs to hear this message. Tell me more about their current energy. What do they need to know right now, Spirit? Tell me more about this energy for my Taurus, please. What messages need to come out for Taurus? What are they needing to know most at this time? All right, then we have something talking about balance again. Juggling too many things at once. Find time for yourself. I really didn't have a strong energy of this at all. So, let's see where that goes. Let's see what else wants to come out for my Taurus. It doesn't necessarily fit. It feels kind of sideways, like it just came out of nowhere. Okay, now I got too many cards flipping over, but let's just see. We got a leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. Okay, so I mean that can kind of go maybe with this daughter spirit energy here. We have passions coming out. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. I feel like that can possibly go with this community card, possibly. We have strength, determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. I feel like that definitely goes with the angel of strength card. I usually don't take so many of these, but it's fine. They all wanted to come out, so I'll just work it into the reading. Okay, then balance, juggling too many things. You know, I'm not sure. This may be a side message for, you know, a certain Taurus here, but maybe there's a need to kind of balance out this energy here between the finances, because, you know, this does talk about somebody maybe who had, you know, going through some financial hardships, but it's turned around since it's in the reverse. So maybe that's restoring some balance. Maybe you guys were, you know, spending a lot of money or putting a lot of money into something, you know, that you were trying to expand on here. So, bottom of the deck, I have rest, listen to your body, mentally and physically unwind. Okay, Taurus. Let's get some tarot for you guys to just kind of clarify this energy a little bit more here. And let's see what's going on for you. Okay. So, Spirit, what message is for my Taurus as it relates to this energy here on the table? Can you tell us a little more, give us a little more clarity on what my Tauruses need to know at this current time when it comes to this energy, what they may be going through, dealing with, experiencing at this time? True, clear, honest, and concise message for my Taurus, please. So let's see. Tell us more about strength and community. What's this energy that they need to know? What is the message they need to see when it comes to strength, community, with this strength and passions? Okay, so I do see some success. All right, we have the Six of Wands. All right, or this could just be talking about, you know, you guys could be getting a lot of attention. You guys could be seeing in the public eye. There could be something that you do, you know, online or publicly. Okay, you guys could definitely have a public presence here. And I could see, you know, with it clarifying that Angel of Strength and Community card, that this is something that you kind of worked on from within and you radiated outward, right? So like you have like a strong community of people that maybe follow you, but I feel like you guys are also on the road to success here, and maybe that's where the inner strength comes in, you know, happen to maintain. Your card is at the bottom, Taurus, so this also talks about, you know, you being in your power like that Angel of Strength card does. You being in your power, you leveling up, you being you know, like a teacher or a clergy person, having people look up to you here. Okay, so very strong energy, very strong message. King of Cups is here. Maybe you're very compassionate, very action oriented here. Okay, maybe people are finding you very attractive. You know, but the King of Cups doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. So you could be someone who's very compassionate about people and very caring, but maybe they don't see that or know that. I don't know. That message just kind of comes out. So tell us a little more here about community, passion, strength. And we do with this passion card, it does says, you know, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy here. Tell us more about this. So I'm not surprised that I see that King of Cups. All right, so now we are getting the King of Swords and we are getting the Nine of Swords. So don't overthink. So maybe that's why this balance is coming into play. Maybe you guys are putting out a lot of effort here in order to achieve this success. Okay, you may find yourself very passionate about networking with other people, but there's some type of maybe, you know, separation needed here. I don't know why I'm hearing separation anxiety for somebody. That's kind of a side message just because I had a King of Cups literally with the Nine of Swords. I mean King of Cups, King of Swords with the Nine of Swords here. So it's definitely like that just said separation anxiety. I don't know. Maybe you guys work too hard. Maybe you guys, you know, like I said, are very passionate about what you do. It means a lot to you. Maybe you tend to overthink things, okay? Maybe you tend to kind of stress at night here, just with the thought of maybe maintaining or keeping up, because we do have this, you know, strength card and everything like that. But there's no need to worry, okay? Or maybe you worry about the unknown or worry about how things are going to turn out or come into play here. But I see you being very action-oriented, okay? Taking action. Some type of new endeavors are coming your way. Maybe the thought of something new with this Leap of Faith card. Saying taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. Maybe that's kind of stressing you guys out as well. Okay? Still kind of have the same energy under here. But I feel like there's something that you guys have been waiting for and that is coming in here. That is like right around the corner, okay? You can see it in the distance. Feel it coming your way here. Tell us more about Door to Spirit and financial constraints in reverse here. What is the message for my Taurus? What do they need to know, see, or understand at this time? Spirit, true, clear, honest, and concise, please. Okay, so something could be coming back around. There could be another opportunity or a second chance at something here. Again, I do feel like, one, you could be hearing this calling. I definitely feel like, you know, with all of the, you know, like angelic energy, spiritual energy, Door to Spirit, you know, Angel of Strength, Healer of the Ages, with this type of energy coming through, that there is definitely, you know, guides with you, angels with you, and so you may be feeling or hearing this calling, especially with this leap of faith, taking a risk into the beauty of the unknown. There can be a second chance coming around to do something, maybe right, you know, this financial imbalance that was here. Maybe there's a second chance or opportunity to make this right, and bring more balance into the picture. Bottom of the deck, I have the moon, but it's still talking about something that's unknown here. There's a strong energy of something that's unknown. I feel like that's what's kind of stressing you out. You know, maybe there's something you just don't know. There's something you just don't know. Something that's probably not being revealed to you at this time. But I see you trying to be maybe strategic, or maybe there's a sneaky person around you, so just be careful for that. Maybe somebody who's actually competing with you, you know, or, you know, has conflict or in competition with you or something like that. So just be careful of that energy. I do sense the energy of, you know, something kind of going on behind the scenes, something being unknown. Tell me more about balance. Balance, blossoming abundance. What's the message? What are the messages for my Taurus? What do they need to know most right now? Spirit, true, clear, honest, and concise. Message for their highest good, please. Okay, those both wanted to flip. Got the King of Wands. Again, being very action-oriented, taking charge. Restoring that abundance here. And, you know, the Nine of Pentacles is very much so being self-reliant, being self-sustained, being abundant, you know, being in this single energy. You can be very charismatic, definitely a great leader. People can find you very attractive, be drawn to you here, find you very, you know, charming. You know, even when it comes to being single. And then again, the energy of 3. This could be drawing out that community of people, that like-minded community of people here. You may be surrounding yourself with others that are like you here. People that are, you know, action-oriented, goal-oriented, take charge, a leader, you know, someone who's, people that are ready to go for it, right? The King of Wands is very confident, very sure of himself, very, you know, action-driven, very creative. Right? You could be surrounding yourself with a community of people that are alike in that way and are very abundant also in that way, which is also bringing in more abundance, you know, overall. Like we said, that community card, that energy of 3, collaborating with people, amplifying, you know, what you bring in, amplifying manifestations, right? Amplifying the things that you have worked on internally. By connecting those energies, it's amplifying in the spiritual realm, in the spirit world, toward the universe, saying, okay, I have even more people. It's making that energy even stronger and putting it out there for that abundance that you guys are planting, those seeds that you sowed, those things that you've planted and worked hard for. By joining up with like-minded individuals, it's bringing in even more abundance, okay, for you all and for you, for yourself, Taurus. But blossoming abundance, that's what this is kind of leading up to. So beautiful with that energy of 3 for you guys. Yeah, it's coming in fast. Got the 8 of Wands here. You could do a lot of networking online, right? A lot of communicating online here with different people here. You got a lot of fixed energy here. So one thing we know about the fixed signs, these are people who kind of, you know, get it in their mind and they go for it. They make it happen. They fixate on things, right? So these could be the type of individuals that you're surrounding yourself with, that you're communicating with, that you're networking with. Okay, these people are seen. These people are definitely, you know, have a presence like online, internet. I'm getting that strongly here with this World card. But this also talks about bringing in new chapters, and it's bringing it in fast. You know, with that 10 of Swords, that hurtful energy that came out in your pre-shuffle, I do feel like, you know, that was definitely a strong message for someone tied into relationships. But like I said, that 10 of Swords also is an ending, and endings bring new beginnings, right? We got Temperance here. You could, one of the people you could be working with could be a Sag. Again, fixed signs. Taurus, that's yourself. But Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo, okay? For me, the King of Wands is Leo energy. Sometimes Sagittarius, but mainly Leo energy for me. Just like the King of Swords is mainly Aquarius energy for me. So definitely feel like I'm talking to a Taurus who's dealing with those 2 signs. These could be, if they're not your energy, they could be actual people that you're dealing with or working with at this time. So I have an Aquarius and I have a Leo here that you guys could be working with for sure. I also have Sagittarius with the Temperance behind the deck here. But that also talks about balance, right? Balance, restoring balance. So just keep in mind to not juggle too many things at once, because you don't want to end up back in financial lack. And I feel like maybe that's why the financial constraints is here in reverse. You know, maybe there was a point of time, because I didn't understand where this was tying in at first with this balance and juggling too many things. It didn't seem to fit. But I do see now that it could be maybe you were trying to go for your dreams here, right? In the past, you were really trying to chase something, but you may have expelled too much money. Okay, and it may have put you in a penny pinching mode. Like, okay, I got to kind of harbor. I got to step back and save and hold on to some coins here. I'm overspending. So be careful with overspending here, Taurus. Okay, pace yourself, please. That's what I'm hearing. But yeah, this looks really good. I don't know. I'm being drawn to this World card for some reason. Oh, sorry. I don't know. YouTube probably don't like nudity, but... I don't got enough to get flagged right now anyway, I don't believe. But Just thinking though, why is that world card standing out so strong to me? Some message for someone. Maybe just be careful online as well. I don't know. But I'm not getting a negative energy from it. It just stands out a lot. So maybe just because I do see you got this, taking a leap of faith and, again, we're stepping into the new. I'm not sure where that is, where it says, I don't know, but it's given when it comes to, okay, we're stepping into the beauty of the unknown. There's a whole big world out there. Maybe there's some things that you don't know, but just definitely not holding on to fear, Taurus. Okay, let me clarify this last card. We at 40 minutes already. Didn't mean to drag it out too long. Try to keep these at least about 35 minutes, but I don't know. Your reading is giving some good messages, and I just want to make sure I get them to you. Tell me more about this healer of the ages with the peace card. Peace and contentment are coming to you. Peace and contentment are coming to you. I definitely feel like, you guys are setting yourself up to be in this relaxed state here. To be, with this, in this 9 of Pentacles energy. To be stable, abundant and independent. All on your own here. Got the 6 of Cups. Somebody could be trying to come back around from the past, possibly. Scorpio energy here. Doesn't have to be. Could be just talking about friendships, connections. But it says peace and contentment are coming towards you. Maybe you're going to find yourself in this energy where you just worry free. This could be like childhood energy as well. Maybe things where, how when we kids, we just worry about less. So, I don't know. I'm kind of hearing that. Healer of the ages. Some of you guys could just be working on healing your inner child a little bit. Things from the past that you may have gone through, experience. Maybe there's an old friend popping up or coming back around from childhood. Tell me more about this 6 of Cups with the healer of the ages and peace when it comes to my Taurus. What is the message? Again, with something unknown. See, I'm telling you. So, I don't know, but this could be talking about feelings and emotions, right? The moon can also highlight feelings, emotions. It could be saying that something could be illuminated or revealed to you guys. I don't know. Bottom of the deck, the world. See what I'm saying? Somebody that you're not expecting is probably watching you. Someone from the outside here. And they're probably going to come around and express some feelings. I feel like it's an old friend. Maybe they see you online or something. And I said that this world card was standing out to me. And now it's on the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if you guys have an old friend. A Leo, Taurus like yourself, Aquarius, Scorpio. But it's just giving... like there's something being hidden. And I said that, like there's an energy of something you just don't know. I don't know what that is. Again, careful with, spending money. But maybe somebody that you, somebody that you left out in the cold. Maybe that pre-shuffle energy. So this might be for that Taurus. I know it's not going to be for everybody. This could be pretty specific. But maybe that person that either left you out in the cold or you left out in the cold is trying to come back around and start something new with you. We do have the Judgment card here as well. So that could be a message. They could be trying to come back around with some big fancy gift to give you. But I feel like, I don't know. It's interesting here. I don't know. Because, I'm hearing a couple messages here. They could be coming back trying to, gift you something big and fancy. To get back in your circle. To get back in your good grace. But, like this person... I feel like they can't be trusted. There's something codependent or toxic about this person. And maybe intuitively you know that. You pick up on it. Or maybe this person just feels spiritually drawn to you. Not if there's a distance or a separation. They want to message you, reach out. They're spying, they're watching you. But again, they hurt and betrayed you in the past. So, I don't know. But now they're trying to create some connection here and get some communication here. Yeah, see, they might reach out with an apology or something like that for you, Taurus. So, I don't know. Just be wary of this person because, I don't know, with this person, there's just something that's hidden. It just keeps coming out with the moon. They may express some type of feelings or emotions, but with the Page of Cups being the, the energy, it tells me that this person could be a little emotionally immature. This person could be younger than you, Taurus. All right. Could be a water sign you were dealing with, more specifically a Pisces. Okay, strong Pisces energy that come out. Yeah, They could be trying to trap you or something like that. But Taurus, nevertheless, let me get some cosmic insights for you guys too. I know this reading is a little long, so I'll be quick. Just want to get a couple of these because sometimes it may tie everything together, or maybe just give some extra insight that you weren't aware of. So for my Taurus spirit, let me get some cosmic insights. What messages for Taurus, please? True, clear, honest, and concise. And then we'll close out their readings. More clarity, further clarity, what they need to know. Strongest message that want to come out for my Taurus. What do they need to know? So come out. We got water sign. Yeah, so some of you guys are definitely dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We had strong Pisces come out. The moon is also Cancer for me. Alright, so I feel like this could be that person that's like trying to come back around or something like that. What else? What other messages? So it's kind of going back, this focused on you, but it's kind of going back to that pre-shuffle energy. Because whoever this is, this person was strong in your energy. Okay, cosmic energy. What else for Taurus, please? And we'll close out their reading. Message they need to know most at this time. I have confession. Someone has something to tell you. Yeah, so this person could be coming back around, trying to confess some shit to you or something like that. With an apology, or be careful though, because I mean the Page of Cups, they can be very dreamy, right? Very daydreamy. So when you see that fish in the cup, it's kind of like, yeah, well, I can't make this up. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Yeah, they're going to reach out with some type of little message. Okay, but what I'm saying is, what I was saying was, you know, with this Page of Cups, you know, it's something fishy. This could be somebody that tells a story. You know what I'm saying? Someone who, they're just trying to get back in your good graces is what it feels like. They're trying to get back in your community of people here. They see you moving forward. They see you being unbothered. They see you staying and, you know, playing your position here. They see that you're going for your dream still. And, you know, they recognize that. They see that. They see something online. I'm strongly hearing, that's why that World card was just sticking out to me. I feel like they watch you online. They're seeing something. They're seeing that you just moving along. Even though you hurt and portrayed them, you may deep down feel that, but you're not letting that stop your progress. You're not letting that stop your show. So you're still chasing your dreams. You're still going after success. You're still independent and abundant, perfectly on your own. Good things are coming good in. Money is looking good. Finances is looking good. Your community of people, your circle of friends, or people you're networking with is looking good. And they see that. So they want to come back with some little, you know, half-ass apology, tell you some type of story or some type of confession to try to get you back, or, you know, to just get back in your good graces. So bottom of the deck, I have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That did come out in the pre-shuffle as well. So some of you Tauruses are dealing with an air sign. They could just have water in their chart, or some of you are dealing with a water sign who maybe has air in their chart. Take it, flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates for you guys. It won't be for every Taurus out there. All right. So, Taurus, I appreciate you guys for tapping in. I hope that I did justice and gave you guys some type of message, whether it was clarity, confirmation, or, you know, just like some forewarning or advice here. So please do like and subscribe the video. I appreciate it so much, as it helps grow the channel and get these messages out there to others who may be needing to hear it. You guys, I wish you to be, you know, happy, be wealthy, be healthy. Wishing you nothing but the best. So stay well. Take care.